He found out the day he first held his son in his arms. So small, so quiet, barely breathing, and the doctor wasn't looking at the child, but at the papers. That was the first sign. A few days later, the diagnosis came. Complicated. Rare. The kind of illness they don't write about in parenting brochures. The kind that doesn't come with a clear, "We can fix this. We'll do everything we can," the doctor said. But there was no certainty in his voice. From that moment on, the man's life split into before and after. Before, there was work, friends, plans. After, there were hospitals, test results, endless lines, and sleepless nights. He learned how to be strong, even though no one ever taught him. Every morning began the same way, checking his son's breathing, listening, making sure he was still there, still alive. Sometimes he would just sit beside him, watching him sleep, afraid to close his own eyes first. Years passed. Other children ran outside, fell, laughed. His son sat by the window and watched. He smiled too, but there was too much understanding in that smile for a child. "Dad, will I be able to run too?" he asked one day. The man didn't answer right away. He smiled, nodded, turned away, and for the first time in a long while, he cried where no one could see him. He sold his car, then his home, then everything he could. He searched for doctors all over the world, wrote letters, made calls, begged. He was refused, ignored, sometimes given hope, only to have it taken away again. But he didn't stop. Every new day was a battle he wasn't allowed to lose. His son grew older, weaker, but wiser, calmer. One evening, as rain tapped softly against the window, the boy said quietly, "Dad, are you tired?" He froze. "No," he answered quickly. Too quickly. "You're lying," his son smiled. "But you're still the best." Those words stayed with him forever. The last hope came unexpectedly. An experimental treatment. Expensive, risky, almost impossible. "There is a chance," they told him. A small one. He didn't hesitate. He gathered money he didn't have, borrowed, asked, humbled himself, but he did it. Because even 1% was everything to him. The day of the procedure, he held his son's hand. Small. Cold. "Dad," the boy whispered. "If something—" "No ifs," the man interrupted. "If something does happen," the boy continued softly, "you won't stop living, right?" The man couldn't answer. He just held his hand tighter. The hours stretched endlessly. He sat in the hallway, unmoving, not thinking, just waiting. When the doctor finally came out, his face said everything. The world didn't collapse. It simply disappeared. Later, he sat beside the bed. It was quiet, too quiet.